Hi guys, and welcome to FB Ad Ninja. In this short course, what I want to do is give you a really in-depth look at how you should research your ads, run your ads. Basically, if you research your ads right and run your ads correctly, you're going to reduce your costs. I will go as far as to say, if you follow what I'm going to show you over the next couple of videos, your ad campaigns the next ad campaigns that you run, you will save money on. So let's get straight into it, and we'll look at setting up your ads and doing the research you need to do before you run your ads. So there's two sites I recommend going to. One is app.buzzsumo.com, or just type in BuzzSumo, and the other is Twitterland, Twitterland. Now these are both aimed at Twitter, but that's not a problem, because what you'll find is people who are influencers on Twitter have a lot of followers on Facebook. Right, and when you're running adverts, one of the interests you should look at is brands and influencers, and run campaigns using them as the interest. So anyway, I'm going to demonstrate this in a moment. So first, I suggest you get a pen and paper when you're doing this research. Put your interest at the top. So for example, paleo. On the left-hand side, write down influencers. And on the right-hand side, write down any brands. Now you can start off with ones that you already know. Okay? So for example, on internet marketing, you could have Ryan Dice, Frank Kern, and Pat Flynn. Now I don't think many people have Pat Flynn on there, but a lot of people have Ryan Dice and Frank Kern. For brands, Aweber and GetResponse. One of the reasons ads are so expensive in internet marketing is everybody goes, people who are interested in, they'll show ads to people who are interested in Ryan Dice and Frank Kern. So what happens is, any day you've got 20 people running adverts to those, all vying and trying to outbid each other. So it's expensive. Probably no one is running anything against Pat Flynn. They will do tomorrow, obviously. If you did that, your cost will be lower immediately. So let's go and actually do some research, shall we? So first off, I always like to start at Twitterland. And for example here, I'm going to type in paleo. So these are all Twitter accounts that are related to paleo. Now what I'm looking for is people who have a lot of followers, people that are engaged in paleo. So for example here, Paleo Leap. Let's click on those, and what it will do, it will go and extract all the data it's got for Paleo Leap. So just let that run. I'm just going to pause this while that happens, so you have to wait up to a minute. So here we are back, and it's pulled the data for Paleo Leap. You can see we get their activity there, popularity, etc. Now what we can also see is people that they've talked with. Okay, so if you have a look through here, you may well find some more leads. So what I would do now is, because they're active in paleo, they talk a lot about paleo, I'll put them as a brand, Paleo Leap. So that's one brand that we can put down. It's got 700,000 likes on Facebook and 12,000 followers. That's perfect, the type of people that we want to target. Well, the people who like them are the people who we want to target. You could have a look here. You get different related influencers there, not too worried about those. You can see the domains here, Paleo Diet Lifestyle. That's interesting. That's been shared 234 times. So that's something else you could look at. Mark's Daily Apple, I know that one. You can also pop into network. So this is just basically just going to see people who follow Paleo Leap. And you're looking for people who are talking about paleo and have lots of followers as well. So it's something else that you can add there. And then all you do, you just go through here for 5-10 minutes finding people. If you just do internet marketing while I'm in here. You have looked, there's Dan Liu, so he's got 20,000 followers. Someone else you could look at if you're doing internet marketing. And you just go through and get ideas. Now, just by doing this the other day, I found Pat Flynn. I knew about Pat Flynn, but he was never front of brain when it came to targeting fans of his. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Now, the next one we go to is remember you've got your list here. You've started adding names, influencers, and brands onto your sheet of paper. Now we go to BuzzSumo, and here I've typed in paleo, and it's come back with articles, the top shared articles in the past month. So if we go through here, you can see right here we've got paleo MG. Facebook shares is, where is it? 3,000. So if there's 3,000 people sharing that, they should have a lot of followers. So we quite like that one. So that's another name we're going to write down, Paleo MG. We can click on there and view the sharers. Once again, we can go through here and we'll probably find more interesting people to follow and check out. You can see people here with, again, faster, 35,000 Twitter followers. That's pretty cool. Now, if you're actually signed in here, you can actually export this list if you wanted to. And I'll leave it up to you to work out what you can do with an exported list. But I'm sure there's lots of things you can do. But I'll leave that to you. That's something for a nice little black or grey hat course. We can go back. And if we scroll down, we'll find, here we go, another one here, against all grain. So I'm just actually going to write that one down here. I'm going to put that under my brands for paleo. In fact, let's do it on here. See, I've already added it there. So 2 brands, paleo OMG and against all grain, which are ones that I found from within here. There's another one there, popular paleo. That might be worth adding. And we can go down and we can continue doing this. Okay, so what we're doing now is just basically getting people that we can target. The other thing you can do in here, BuzzSumo, is go to influencers. And we type a keyword paleo. So here we've got Chris Kessler, never heard of him. 32,000 followers on Twitter. He's going to be worth checking out. Paleo hacks, that's another one. Let's add paleo hacks to our list here. Okay, so we'll get back to there. And that's just by going down. I can see they've got a lot of Twitter followers. I've heard of them before. So paleo comfort foods, that might be interesting. And you just go down and create this list. You've got Nom Nom Paleo there, Michelle Tam. You'll get to know a lot of these people if you're in your niche. So you only need to do this once or twice. So you do it once and a few months later, go back and do it, see if anyone else has come on the scene. So what we then do, we go over to Facebook. And all I'm doing here, I'm pretending to create an ad. I just want to see what comes up. So let's do my paleo. So we had paleo hacks. Sorry, paleo MG. So we've got that. You can see it's 277,000 people. Yeah, we'll have that. Paleohacks.com, 119,000 people. Yeah, we can add that. What were the other ones? Mark Sisson. We can add that. Rob Wolf. So can't spell Wolf. There's Rob Wolf there. Against all grain, wasn't it? There we go. Against all grain. Okay, so we've got lots of people there. 438,000 people against all grain, 41,000 for Mark Sisson, 119 for Paleo Hacks, 277 for Paleo, it's actually Paleo OMG, but Paleo OMG, and 46,000 for Rob Wolf. So we've got a great load of people there. Now, if you imagine we were in the internet marketing niche, so as I said, everyone else types in Frank Kern and Ryan Dye. So we're going to type in Pat Flynn and see if he comes up. Yeah, excellent. What you'll find, if anyone's got a big enough page, then they're going to come up here. People with small pages won't come up. So we've got 70,000 for Pat Flynn. That's good enough, people. That's good enough for me. And let's just strip all those back. So we just left with the internet marketing one. 28,000 people in the United States. Good targeting, as you can see. Little guide up here is right in the back middle of the green. That's pretty cool. That's the way I like to get it. Right. First thing I'm going to say to you now is do not do what I did and add loads of interests. And in the next video, we'll go into the reason why you shouldn't be adding lots of interests. And in one of the later videos, I'll show you why you shouldn't add multiple interests into one advert, because you will basically kill your campaign and you'll struggle to make a lot of money with it because it will cost you too much. Okay, so let's just recap. Before you start a campaign, you need to set out and try and find brands and influencers, people that will be in the interests that we've got here. Use Twitterland and BuzzSumo to try and find these people. You're looking for people with big followings who are retweeted often, who are shared often. These are the guys that you will find it easier to target their fans, because their fans will be quite engaged in what you're after. Also look at brands. So AWeber, GetResponse if you're doing email marketing. If you're in a niche, and say, for example, in Europe, you're into running, you probably follow Decathlon or someone like that. Big providers, sports names, Nike, etc. If you're targeting somebody in that. Fitbit, if you're in golf, TaylorMade, and brands that people will follow if they're interested in your niche. And then once you've got them, once you've completed those, just come along to Facebook, just type them in on a dummy ad to make sure that you've got people who you can target. And you're only looking for 3 or 4 of these to start with. And then once you've got those, you can get started. Okay, on to the next video. Any questions, please ask in the comments below, and I'll get them answered for you. Thanks a lot. Bye.